You know I love you guys more than anyone. I am chosen to be God's light, to love everybody with all my might. You know, if you just love people that are like you, or they're easy to love, well, there's no merit in that. You know what? I'm the best because I love the worst. I love the worst of you. I know there's a little bit of bad in the best of us and a little bit of good in the worst of us. I know that. And that's why I truly, truly love the sinner, hate the sin, and I love you. I know that you do things that nobody else knows. I know you do, and I still love you. And one thing I heard you say is to not pray on your knees today. And that really struck a chord with me, because if you don't pray on your knees regularly, then you literally are an idiot. Knee prayer is imperative. It is the ultimate connection with that higher power source. When you are on your knees, it is the ultimate connection, the ultimate humility. Humility is imperative to that connection with your higher power. Yes, I know it's you and God is inside of you. However, don't ever tell humans not to pray on their knees, because human beings are so dense that they often cannot hear the authentic voice of God unless they're on their knees in complete humility. It often takes that to get them to listen. So don't tell them not to do it. Don't tell yourself not to do it, because you're human. You are not God, although you think you are. And yes, I know you sort of are, because God is inside you, God is outside of you, God is everywhere. However, you can't control when you die. And that is why. There's only one God, and it is not you, Buttercup. So listen up. Knee prayer is imperative for the ultimate connection with your higher power. I promise you, you have got to shut up long enough to do it. Shut the F up and do it. No, we don't have to do it all the time, but it is the best. It is the best. There is magic in knee prayer, and I tell you that because I care. I tell you that because I know it from personal experience. I know it because it's been downloaded. I know it. There's a reason the Bible says every knee will bow. It's because each and every single one of us is the fundamental idea of God. And that is why every single knee on this planet will bow and connect with that fundamental idea of God inside of you, or you're just going to die in ways that God does not mean for you. I know that you know that you're chosen and that you are called to a higher calling. That's why you have got to keep on your knees falling. It's an intimate thing between you and your higher power. It's not meant to do in front of others. However, you can. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. The only thing that matters is that relationship between you and God above, and that you treat every single human being on this planet with Christ-centered love. That doesn't mean it's not often firm, because many humans need it firmly put to them, the truth, myself included. I've often had to be knocked upside the head before I heard things, or I have to hear things like 500 times before it finally sinks in. I'm not a human being. I'm not a human being. I do think I'm from from the stars. However, we're all created from the stars. We're human beings with a spiritual malady. The spiritual malady must be straightened out before you can be physically, mentally, and emotionally free from everything. You can literally heal yourself by addressing the spiritual malady. I don't know how many women, oh my God, so many women and men tell me, oh, I can't get sober. I can't get to a meeting because I hurt so bad. Or I can't do this because of that. I can't. Well, I need to get a job first. Well, I need to. Dude, they say you got the cart before the horse or something like that. Yeah, no. Spiritual health is first and foremost. You put that first. If you can't physically get to a meeting, then that means drop your ass to the floor. Drop your ass on your knees and start asking God what this pain, what this illness is trying to teach you. You're not meant to just sit in there and be miserable and let it take you over. You're supposed to learn from it and heal it and then help others do it too. Illnesses don't just accidentally happen to you. There's a reason for all of it. You either want to heal or you don't. So if you don't, then you have that prerogative. You don't, but don't bother me because I am only into helping people that want to heal. I want to heal. I want to live. I want to be free. I want to live as long as possible, as long as, Lord willing, I get to. I believe we get to, as long as we're listening to that voice, as long as we are being of service. You've got to be of service, to be here. You got to show your gratitude in order to be here. And just sitting around and boo-hooing about what you're going through and not even trying to learn from your pain, it's going to make you insane and you're just not going to go anywhere and you're going to die early. You're not meant to die early. You're not. You're meant to learn from the pain and help as many people as you can along the way. So, don't ever, ever tell humans not to pray. Prayer is talking to God and meditation is listening to God. Yes, it's important to ask God for everything that you need. Ask especially for things to be eliminated that are in your way of helping other people. Ask not from fear, out of selfishness or resentment. Ask out of a sincere desire to help others. Think of where you can be useful and then ask for it to be removed, whatever that illness is, so that you can be useful to others. That is your duty on this planet. So stop sitting around feeling sorry for yourself. If you're truly, truly in tune with the authentic voice of God, you would not be retaliating against people. You would not be getting these negative consequences that you bring on yourself. When you're truly, truly lined up in God's time, life is just one big rhyme. And no matter what comes your way, you're fine. Because you only have one God to answer to. It's not a human being that makes things better for you. You're lined up with God's time. No matter what's going on around you, everything is fine. So stay in flow and connect with God everywhere you go. And need prayer is the ultimate display of showing God that you truly, truly care. Love you guys.